white. I've got Brian at center, Danny at point guard, Naomi at power forward, Kobe at shooting guard, and we've got Kano at small forward. Are you guys happy with this team? Yes or no?
Let's get it. We're about to get some dubs.
Okay. Are you okay with everybody's position?
Yeah. That works.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's roll.
On the other end, for Team Red, we've got Chris. I've got him at the 2 or 3. Rodney,
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Look at the 76ers starting group. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's the Beast. And there's Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in a point guard. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Maxey, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down low, the Beast. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The Beasts got the first points on the scoreboard for the Celtics. To the middle, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Brown outside. Passes to the Beast. Clock at 6. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. The Beast's got 5 points so far.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 7 points for the Beast.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Pritchard. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to the Beast. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. Here's the Beast. Off target with his 3. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
So it's the Celtics now. Poked away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. Pritchard passes to the Beast. Porzingis inside, guarded by Embiid. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, the Celtics, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
Pretty much all of their buckets are coming from inside the paint down.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
They fought hard really all game long, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe a couple of minutes surge there at the end would do it, but the inability to kind of really lock in down the stretch ultimately prevented them from coming away with the win.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Tatum against Harris to end the run. And he gets it to go. No problem on the play from the Beast. The Beast's got 10 points in the game. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Maxey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and Hart subbed in for Brown. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Abusele can't hit.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Tatum, that's good.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
Alexander Walker up top. 9 points last game out. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
To the inside, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The pass to the Beast. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Here's the Beast, defended by Alexander Walker. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Maxey. Offline with his 3.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Here's Maxey. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Pass to Yabusele. Launches it. Maxey, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The 76ers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Maxey's got 6.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Out to White. There's the 3. Unable to get that one. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. 76ers lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after
19.
Out on the floor for the Celtics. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 9 points. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Beast out there with Derek White. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Keita in at the 5. Down low. That's the Boston 5. Here's the Beast. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Cavaliers played very well. He ended up with 26 points and hit a few threes, which helped his team spacing. When you think of that game, he comes to mind. Specifically how impressive his energy level was. Kevin, you know he'd love to repeat that performance.
All right, David. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
White with the double team. Here's Yabusele. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's the Beast. Misses the layup. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Fades and shoots. Here's Yabusele. Kicks it out to Maxey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 9.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
White with it. Maxey covering. White looking around. To the paint. Here's the Beast. And McCain pulls it down.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
The open shot, Maxey. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 11.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Harris against Hart. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Hart on the wing. He lobs it up. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Harris's shot is off. And here's White. He got it up. And it's nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look
he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, you love to see this level of aggression from Kristaps Porzingis, daring the defense to foul him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Here's McCain. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. There's Embiid.
What great defensive effort there from Porzingis to get an arm out to contest that shot.
Outside Tatum. Inside Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that one's good. Maxey's got 17 now.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Dishes to Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
This is it to Porzingis to the left wing. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to the Beast. And they get it. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 17.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Let's take a look at Embiid. He's all the way up there at number 3 in the Eastern Conference fan voting.
And you'd be crazy.
Substitution making a change here. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
At the line with one shot.
That free throw good from Brown. Maxey looking it over. Here's McCain. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. They've got Mobley, and it's the Beast in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Shireman, guarded by Embiid. Six on the shot clock. Here's the Beast. No good with the triple. The 76ers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. McCain, rebound Boston.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's the Beast. Sweet move. That one good for two. 19 points for the Beast. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. There's the pass to Embiid. He kicks it to Butler. The rebound by Cato. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Count it. Mobley's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Now Butler. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it. Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The 76ers leading by 22. Here's McCain. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Brown deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's the beast. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Charity stripe shot. McCain's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Ball's knocked loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. The shot's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Tatum. Six to shoot. To the inside. Brown. And it goes down 2 points. 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Porzingis is checked in for Williams. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Grimes. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Brown the pass to the beast. It's up a 3. Boston getting another chance here. Porzingis can't hit. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Passes it to Porzingis. No good on the shot. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And finished off by Brown.
Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Maxey passes to Grimes. High post, Embiid. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. Pritchard passes to the Beast. Good on the three-point shot. The Beast's got 24.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Maxey. Pass to McCain. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tatum against Maxey. And the pass to the Beast. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration.
Boston making some changes. Walsh is checked in. And it's wide in for Brown. And Philadelphia making a change here. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Beast. Hauser the pass to the Beast. Misses the three.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's McCain. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
Look at this team. Look at this team.
Go.
We're looking good. We're looking good.
All right, here we go.
Knock it down.
Okay. First shot of the day. Okay.
Good shot right there.
Naomi not playing around.
First shot of the day.
Take that.
Shot,
Thank you.
boom.
Appreciate you.
Good shot.
Just push me every time, boo.
I got you. Oh, yeah, that's a walking bucket right there.
Chris.
We starting early. We
Score
starting
the
early.
ball. Score the ball.
Good pass.
Yeah, come on. Rapid passing.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Dion. Now introducing the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 11, Peyton Pritchard. Meeting the middle.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in at the 2 guard. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
Now Mitchell. Here's the 3. And he buries his first look.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Here's Pritchard. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Offensive rebound. And Allen gets it to go.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Brown scanning the floor. To the inside. 6 to shoot. The beast. Good.
Great down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Picking up that second foul early is tough.
Here's Garland. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the beast in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. Free throw line jumper. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Wagner's checked in for Jared Allen.
In for the Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He dropped 24 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. And when you talk about that game, he was just everywhere. Huge for his team. Back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It doesn't go for him. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. The offensive rebound. And it's Wagner missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Pritchard. Here's the beast. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Garland, the pass to Wagner. Here's Tyson. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Back to Wagner. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pritchard, the pass to the beast. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
To the paint. Here's Tyson. Out to Garland. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Here's the beast. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The 3 from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Pass to the beast. Inside. Here's Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Outside Garland. Wagner up top, defended by Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Tyson. The Beast passes to Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Back to Tatum. Over Hunter. It's Tatum working inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Hart passes to the Beast. From deep. Out of bounds. It's going to be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Hart. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Here's the Beast. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Thursday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And that game against the Pacers is going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Beast passes to Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Here's Conley. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to the Beast. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Cata's checked in for Williams.
Number 67.
He does not get the second one. Cavaliers trail by 4. Okoro on the wing. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Queta pulls it in.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's the Beast. Conley comes with a double team. Stolen by Conley. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
He misses the free throw. Contested game here as we end the first
half with the score: the Celtics 43, the Cavaliers 40. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 6. Pass to the Beast. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Hunter. Back to Allen. Over Porzingis for the tie. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Garland for 3. Offensive board.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Here's Brown, and counted from 19 feet away. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Offensive rebound. Brown off target at the rim. Cavaliers trail by 3. Inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And he lobs it up to the rim. Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws. Celtics by 10. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Josh Hart. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The 3 from Mitchell. From outside. Mitchell is good.
3 points cash. Mitchell is a volume 3-point shooter for a reason now.
Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Mitchell. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Well, the Celtics shooting at 49% so far in the game. And here's Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And the shot is good by Garland.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
What a finish from Porzingis.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
It's hard on the wing. Over to the wing. Here's the Beast. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Hunter. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Boston leading by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's the Beast. Misses from short range. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Hunter. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard. Out to the right wing. The Beast passes to Hart. 4-3. Pritchard, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Tatum inside. Mobley's on him. They get it again. Second chance effort. Nope. 4 for 7 now.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
And Boston calls time here.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now here's Brown. Pass to the Beast. Fires the 3. The rebound by Garland.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's the Beast. Soft touch off the glass. The Beast has got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like, Jason Tatum is a problem.
Outside Hunter. Back to Allen. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Tatum against Mobley. Outside Tatum. Pass to the Beast. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Now here's Garland. The D's right on him. He's got a clear path. Here's Pritchard. Pass to the Beast. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. The Beast's got 23 points.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, strong take by Porzingis.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. A minute 31 left in the fourth. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. With the second effort. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Oh, scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
Cavaliers trail by 13. Mobley deciding where to go with it. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
The length of Mobley is that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
The first one falls.
First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
And both free throws good for Mobley. A minute 6 left in the final quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Celtics.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year. And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for the Beast.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Hunter against Brown. Pass to the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14. Mitchell's shot is good.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
Here's the Beast. For 3. Drills it from deep.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. We saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Down.
Good half, team.
Great half.
Let's go. Danny, hey, you going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Danny going crazy right now.
Danny.
Yeah.
It's the team vibe. The team vibe is good.
Oh, I see you, Danny.
Let's go, Chris. No way.
No, sir. Hey, tremendous.
The snatch block.
Where the foul at?
Way to help on
Post
that
defense
corner.
is incredible.
Yeah, good pass.
Play ball.
To the wing.
Yeah.
For three.
Get it back. We get it back. Oh, thank you.
I'll switch you.
Yeah, I'll stay. I'll get higher on that, Danny.
Good shot.
Second half is ours. I told you, bro. We here. Hey, we get it under 5, we win the game, yo.
I don't know.
I trust it.
Defense.
I see you.
Nice pass.
Yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Magic taking on... Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Jalen Suggs. Black is out there with Dan Carroll. And it's Augustine in at the 2. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. He's out there with White, and it's Brown in at small forward. And we may have a track meet, Clark, here tonight. We were just talking about this. These two teams that love to get out and run.
You know, Kevin, I love these kind of games because really I think basketball is meant to be played at a fast pace. I really do. I mean, the fans enjoy it, but the players do too, and obviously us broadcasters like to see it up and down as well. Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
To the paint, here's Bitadze, knocks it down from 7 feet.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
White the pass to the Beast. Good on the bucket. The Beast's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Here's Augustine after the made shot from the Beast. Now Augustine can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
White the pass to the Beast. 3-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The pass to Black from the arc. Orlando gets it back. And it's Banchero missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's the Beast. And another basket for Boston.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now Now here is Augustine. Last game out, he had 14. Here's Suggs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Tatum looking around. Here's the Beast, headed by Augustine. Here's the Beast. They get it back. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Beast's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Fires, high post. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 14.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 10. Suggs passes to Black. Pass to Augustine. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's White after the Magic pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The Beast. A three-pointer off the mark. The Magic have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Porzingis against Augustine. Here's Bitadze. Hits the jumper. Bitadze's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
The Beast can't hit. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 6-point game. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Cade is checked in. Kenrich Williams comes in for Tatum. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Hart, no good. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Suggs. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Suggs. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The Beast passes to Williams. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Clark Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Now here's Anthony. Still scoreless. For the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to the Beast. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 3. Back to Anthony. Here's De Silva. And here is Anthony. His last outing with 20 points. And that one's good. Suggs.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
Pritchard passes to the Beast. There's 21 seconds left in the first. To the inside. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Tie game in Boston. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
The Magic, 16.
It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate. And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Cleveland was phenomenal. He ended up with 26 points and wore the defense down with his three-point shooting. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy and they need his talent on the floor.
Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Three-pointer Augustine. The rebound by Cato. Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Pritchard passes to the Beast. To the middle. Pass to Walsh. Here's the Beast. Beyond the arc. Tries again. Put a hand on it.
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there.
And the shot goes in. Augustine's got 5 points now this quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Williams, over to the wing. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Here's Walsh. Hasn't made one yet. Shot's good by the Beast. 59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Black. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Orlando making a change here. He hits the second from the line. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Inside, Augustine with the steal. The rebound by the Celtics. coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Orlando. Outside Anthony with 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
The Celtics 40, the Magic 43.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. White is out there with the Beast, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
And it's the Magic with the ball. 3-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's the Beast. He's got 21. 6 on the shot clock. Augustine with the steal. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Suggs passes to Bitadze. Porzingis comes with the double team. 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Celtics passing it around. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. So, Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Rush is jacked in for the Magic.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
That fearless athlete, Jaylen Brown, competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
At the line for...
And he makes both free throws. The Magic trail by 7. And there's the pass to Rush. Over Porzingis. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Right the pass to the Beast. Nice to the hoop.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Ball stolen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Rush grabs the miss.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Augustine. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Brown kicks to White. Here's the Beast, headed by Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Celtics.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Rush finds Edwards. And taken away by Brown. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by White. White's got 6 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And the Magic making a change here. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great... Both teams making substitutions here. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. On the court for Orlando, Rui Hachimura out there with Banchero. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Outside Tatum, 6 to shoot. Passes it to the Beast. There's the triple. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
The Beast can't hit. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Banchero kicks to Augustine. Back to Banchero. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. That shot off the mark. Zingis passes to the Beast. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall. A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Here's Augustine. Great D that time from Tatum.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And, you know, his height and quick release helped Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
To the paint. Here's Vitadze, and that one is stuffed right through.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's the Beast, headed by Augustine. Back to Tatum. White against Anthony. To the middle. Here's the Beast. Porzingis trying to get free. The Beast can't hit. The Magic trail by 20. Augustine passes to Anthony. Here's Vitadze. Oh, that's blocked. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Magic have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Anthony dishes to Augustine. Pass to Banchero. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Augustine against Porzingis. Vitadze off target from three-point range. Boston leading by 20. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to the Beast. For 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. The Beast's got 13 points in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not the guy you expect to knock down the answer 3, but Rui was ready to get it done.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Augustine. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Blacks checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 20. Here's Augustine. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And White kicks to Brown. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Orlando foul.
Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Here's the Beast. Yep, that one goes. The Beast's got 37.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win here tonight, they break the 1-1 season series tie up to this point. So I think they have to be very pleased with a 2-1 winning record this year against the Magic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Augustine, no luck.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's the Beast. outside Tatum. From downtown, off the mark. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
right, so here is my success on how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was using this build to use to compete in the Proving Grounds in 1v1. Now, this build is a lockdown build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator. You have a height of 6'4" and wingspan of 6'11". Now, I love this build.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Happy holidays, everyone. From all of us, looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Derek White, then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's the Beast in at the 2 spot. And for the Bucks, we've got Damian Lillard, Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Brown in at the 2. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Into the lane, and the jam by Brown.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. White, the pass to the Beast. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Lillard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Brown following the bucket by the Celtics. The kick out to Kuzma. Puts up a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. The Beast. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself. But now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Boston foul. Number 67. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Holmes. Back to Lillard. Kuzma outside.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really hustles and contests as many shots as he can.
From the arc. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 5 now.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Again, the miss by Kuzma. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Tatum. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line, and that one falls for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Lillard finds Kuzma. Throws it up high. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get it.
White, the pass to the Beast. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Tatum. Over Antetokounmpo. Tatum can't hit.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Brown.
Great concentration in close. Damian Lillard, an effective 3-level scorer.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
The Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Brown. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Brown against Kuzma. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Over Antetokounmpo. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Lillard up top. He's guarded by White. Antetokounmpo outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
It's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Brown against Kuzma. To the paint. Here's the Beast. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bucks. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick. As quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Clowney, he's checked in for Holmes. Moore comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Trey Jones in for Lillard. Trent's shot is off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Antetokounmpo with it. Hard covering. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jones. And a missed layup. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the Beast, guarded by Trent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Bucks trail. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. And here's Hart. Pass to the Beast. The 3-ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now here's Hart. He's scoreless. Here's the Beast. Back to Hart. Pass to the Beast. Here's Williams. Here's the Beast, defended by Jones. The Beast shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Moore. They get it back. Goes back up. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. And the second
15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how the Bucks...
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Williams to the middle. Here's the Beast, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Pass to the Beast. Launches it. On target from range. 14 points for him.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He ended up with 37 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Holmes, he's checked in for Clowney. Josh Hart's checked in for Boston. Jones, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Trent. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Back to Pritchard. To the left side wing. Here's the Beast. And again, Boston with the triple.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Holmes. And there's the rejection. Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. Here's the Beast. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And the Celtics another 3.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Celtics, 43.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And the Bucks shooting a solid 47%. Ooh, it's stolen away. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the Beast in at shooting guard. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. And here's Brown for 3. That one is off. Well, the Celtics shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Pritchard, defended by Lillard. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. And that misses. That would have put him up. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent. But Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Kept alive. Brown. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The ball's knocked loose. Tatum passes to the Beast. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. The 3 is up. Lillard! What'd you expect?
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Brown inside. Defended by Kuzma. 2 points. That one goes. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lillard looking around with a 9-footer. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
And showing why he's so respected around the league. Lillard lighting it up.
Boston calls timeout. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
Yeah, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing. I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
Moore's checked in for the Bucks. And the Celtics also making a change. Derek White's checked in for Pritchard. Brown against Kuzma. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
White against Lillard. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The shot off that time. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's the Beast. Off target from three-point range. For Milwaukee, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
I mean, we've had some great passing big men in the NBA over the years. Giannis moving his way up the ladder now.
The Beast. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Hauser, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's White. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Utah Jazz.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
White with it. He's got 5. Pass to the Beast. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And checking out some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jones, he's checked in for Lillard. Williams is checked in for Boston. Hart comes in for Hauser. Milwaukee leading by 4. Now Jones, still without a bucket. They double him with White. Jones finds Holmes. Down low. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Holmes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's Tatum with the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Here's the Beast. He's got 24. And the shot goes.
67.
The Beast has got 6 here in the quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Inside, here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Moore.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Number 67. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They lead by 4. Jones against White.
2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Holmes passes to Jones. Trent outside. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss.
Gritty defender. Hart making those skills known on that possession.
Tatum passes to the Beast. Back to Tatum.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Man, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low,
making some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Holmes. Brown comes in for Moore. And Lillard subbed in for Jones. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's the Beast. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. Lillard outside. Now here's Trent. Defense right on him. Good D by Porzingis.
not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. 2-point game. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston.
Shooting the ball is one thing, but being a reliable, high-character guy is another, and that's what Gary Trent Jr. is.
The Beast passes to Hauser. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. They get it back. Hauser tries yet again. And the layup is good. Hauser's got his first 2 points of the night.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Hard with it, and it's Trent picking him up. A good look from Brown. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Lillard can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's the Beast. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Derek White's checked in for Hauser.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics. Number 6.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
That one's no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's White. Pass to the Beast. Puts up a deep 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Holmes, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Rashawn Holmes.
To the paint. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
And you forget sometimes about how gifted Lillard is as a passing guard. You want him running your point.
White against Lillard. Outside Hart. To the middle with a 9-footer. And Holmes with the block.
Putting the length to work. Holmes with the swat. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's the Beast. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Holmes, good. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And these high percentage shots is what Rashawn Holmes gets paid for. He could be a real force in the paint.
And the Celtics call time here.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Pass to Brown. The shot to stop the run. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Another steal! And he lobs it up! And he can't get that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Hard against Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 20.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo. White against Lillard. To the inside. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And this is a lot of times what we see from Richaun Holmes available around the rim.
Brown against Kuzma. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Lillard outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Bucks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard and came up with a ton of rebounds.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Lillard against White. Lillard passes to Holmes. Rebound by the Beast. White looking it over. Off the mark there with a 3.
And that's a frustration foul. They've let this game slip away.
So Milwaukee wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.